Arena. Our director is Tyler Torgensen and Judd Austin. Our secretary is Julie Platt. Our timers, Christy James and Janet Jefferson. And our judges, Kendall Bagley and Cade Jacobson. We're going to start off with the breakaway roping. Well, it's ring and riding time here in the large arena. We start with Tucker Blackburn. Dusty Mare, the name of the horse, he is drawn. And we start off with Laney Crane from Sevier, will be our first cowgirl to go, followed by McCarty Martin of South Summit, then Bryn Levitt of South Summit. Oh, it's the Department of Agriculture buck and shoot. That's where we're bucking him out of. Tucker Blackburn, Uinta Basin, Dusty Mare, the name of the horse. He was 56. He can go round number 1. We got a bareback ride going here. Well, we move to McCarty Martin. South Summit will be your next cowgirl to go. She'll be followed by Bryn Levitt and then Haley Martin, West Desert. Hey, he can hear you. How did you like the ride of Tucker Blackburn? Well, McCarty, you did a nice job at 4.56 on a AAA calf. 69.69. I think that's a high score, isn't it, Todd? That is the high score. Let's go to Dow Winners of Lehigh. Here is a national qualifier. We're going to stay over on the far side. Key Licks, buck and shoot for your action. He's drawn the horse they call Dusty Robin. Bryn Levitt, South Summit will be next to go, followed by Haley Martin of West Desert. Then Carson Shepard, be ready. While we got a break, we want to introduce you to some very important people to these bareback riders. They are your cowboy pickup men. We've got Otis and Dan Grant along with Pete Polson. They are picking these cowboys up and setting them down safely. And the time is a 4.17, but a 5-second penalty. Goes to 9:17 for our cowgirl. Haley Martin of West Desert will be next, followed by Carson Shepard of West Millard and Gentry Daybell. Be ready.
The breakaway roping is brought to you by Mark Bolthorpe Insurance. They are proud partner with Liberty Mutual Insurance for your home, life, farm, auto, bonds, and health insurance needs. Thank you, Mark Bolthorpe Insurance, for bringing us the breakaway.
Long-legged cowboy. Staying up there on the rigging. Release your hand. Do not fall off that way. Dusty Robin and Dow Winners. We'll get a score coming in for the cowboy as we make that 8-second whistle. Your bareback riding tonight brought to you by Stephen Wade. And the time for our cowgirl from the West Desert is a 5.07, 5:07 for Haley Martin. Carson Shepard, West Millard will be next, followed by Gentry Daybell. Hadley Hunter, be ready. 55 points for Dow, 55.
The bareback riding is brought to you by Stephen Wade. They have been proudly serving Utah and our rodeo members with the Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram family of products. That is Stephen Wade.
Hayes Hoskins, Reams, boots and jeans, buck and shoot. Come on, Hayes. Stay right in the middle of him. Iceman, the name of the bucking horse. No time for Carson. Gentry Daybell, South Utah County, will be next, followed by Hadley Hunter of Dixie. Then McKinley Motley of Wasatch. Well, he must have superglued those sunglasses to his face because they didn't even make a bobble on the Iceman. Must have bought him some Beck sunglasses. Hayes Hoskins, Iceman. We'll get a score coming in for those two. As we got one to go, Saddle Bronc riders, one to go. This is Chris Staley of Lehigh. It's going to be 50 points. Well, the good thing about all you bareback riders, guess what? You've already all qualified for nationals. That's a good idea, Todd. They could probably go start their packets. Yep, we haven't yet crowned a state champion, though, so that's what they're wanting to compete against. They're competing for a state title. Chris Staley, Lehigh, cut above the name of the horse. Gentry Daybell's time is a 4.30. 4.30. Hadley Hunter, Dixie Dex to go, followed by McKinley Motley of Wasatch. Then Gracie Mills, be ready. We're bucking them out of the Burton Lumber buck and shoot. Cut above. Chris Staley, your cowboy. Slides up, takes a hold of that rigging. Says, I believe I can do it. No time for our Dixie Cowgirl. We move now to McKaylee Motley of Wasatch. She'll be followed by Gracie Mills of Emory, and then Shani Fox of Emory. Well, we got the cut above Concord. Todd, you're getting them rode over there tonight. We are. We are 4 for 4 in the bareback riding. Wait till the bulls. We're going to ride all of them tonight, too. I believe you will. Oh, ye of little faith. I could sense the sarcasm in your voice. No, you couldn't. Well, Chris Staley can hear you. We'll get a score coming in for the Cowboy from your cinch officials. It's going to be a 44 with an option. 44 with the option. And he's like, I want to get on the re-ride horse. Did he take it, Todd? Nope. Okay, good. He's getting on the re-ride. Oh, yeah? Yeah, 44. He's like, that was 4th place. I'm looking for a state title. I need another one. Hey, 1.84, but we had to put a 10-second penalty on her. Oh, you made my heart skip a little when you said 184. McKinley Motley, and she threw one out to be fast and just stretched that barrier a little bit too far. Gracie Mills, Emory will be next, followed by Shani Fox of Emory. Key Licks, Buck and Shoot brings us your next young man. This is Hayes Madsen. He's drawn the horse they call Golden League. Golden League, the name of the horse. Hayes Madsen, your cowboy. Cowboy came into the standings sitting number 1 in about a 3-way split here in the bronc riding.
Liv Rockhill was the fast time in the pole bending this morning. Liv, this is your first time with a state performance win underneath your belt. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot because we've been through a lot of ups and downs, and I know that we've only been riding for about 8 months together, but it was nice to put together a good run.
Well, that was an amazing run, especially with your new horse. Can you tell me who you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank my family and my supporters and all my friends and all my coaches.
Congratulations, Liv Rockhill, fast time in the pole bending.
Thank you.
No time for Gracie Mills as we move now to Shani Fox of Emory and then Louis Danzy of the Spikers. We want to say a big thank you to Clell Robinson. He's been the shoot boss down there. He keeps everything clicking away. Hayes Madsen, Spikers, 65 points and go round number 1. Good enough to place him in the top 4 in the round. This is Golden League, the name of the horse. He is drawn from the Circle J. Watch him lift, watch him rake, extend the feet and go. Money's in the main. Great ride for Hayes Madsen of the Spikers. No time for our cowgirl from Emory as we move now to Louis Danzy of Lehigh. She will be followed by Brindley Hunting of the Spikers. Ellie Boardman, be ready. As Dan Grant sends him down. And we're going to take over the lead here in the second go-round. 75 points, 75 for Hayes Madsen. Cooper James was a 71 this morning, goes to number 2. So 75 points, Hayes Madsen. As we go to Caden Horrocks of the Uinta Basin, he'll be next. 6 Guns, the name of the horse he is drawn. Louis Danzy's time is at no time as we move now to Brindley Hunting of the Spikers. Ellie Boardman on deck and Megan Zernich, be ready. Big long jump out there. Come on. Caden, keep scratching. Big, tall, bucking horse. Well, the horse won't get you, but the pickup man may drop you. 6 Guns was the name of the bronc. Caden Horrocks gets him conquered. We'll get a score coming in.
As we're waiting for the score to come in, and as you are coming into the rodeo, you may want to stop by our food vendors. Out there, we have the Great American Food Truck, of course, our amazing concession stand, Wasatch Wagyu Beef Jerky, Texas Pit Barbecue. We have the Corn Dog Truck, Little Taste of Heaven, and Texas Twister Lemonade.
It's going to be a 66 with an option. No time. No time for Brindley. Ellie Boardman from South Utah County. She'll be followed by Megan Zernich of Emory. Ryan Thornton, be ready. We're staying in key licks for Zane Monet. Come on. Zane, get your money's worth. Stay with you. This is Ellie Boardman. Well, we see a little piece of dirty laundry down in the arena as we miss him out on the left-hand side. No score for Zane Monet. No score. That's got to be heartbreaking. That is all that work and effort just to walk back and see Greg Bennett's flag sitting in the floor. No time. That was Ellie Boardman. We move now to Megan Zernich of Emory, followed by Ryan Thornton of South Utah County. So Caden Horrocks was a 66 with an option. He's going to go with the option. So we'll take that 66 off the board. And Caden will get on another one. Next to go, Tucker Blackburn, Uinta Basin. He's drawn the horse they call Little Sister as we are down in the Stephen Wade buck and shoot.
If you haven't already, War Bonnet Hats is giving away a hat each day, so make sure you go and buy a raffle ticket for your chance to win a War Bonnet hat. We'd also like to announce that Lone Pine Images, for the first time ever, has spot custom laser engravings in the UHSRA tent. Stop and get your personalized gifts and keychains today.
And the time for Megan is a 4.41, 4.41 as we move now to Ryan Thornton, South Utah County. Madeline Kilmore of South Utah County, then Savannah Duke, be ready. Well, the flags came out, and he came down just a little bit early. Little Sister gets the best of Tucker Blackburn. No score for the Uinta Basin man. Well, we're going to go to our bareback re-ride now. We're going to go to the bareback re-ride now. This is going to be Chris Staley. No time for Ryan. Re-ride horse is Double Twist. Madeline Kilmar, South Utah County, will be next, followed by Savannah Duke of Wasatch. Oakley Giles, be ready. Clell and then Caden will be in the bull riding. So we'll run Caden Horrocks in the bull riding. So we're going to finish up with our bareback riding this morning. Again, a big thank you to Stephen Wade for bringing us the bareback riding, along with D.L. Evans Bank, bringing us the saddle bronc riding. We just got one to go, Bulldoggers. We've got one to go. Savannah Duke Wasatch will be next to go, and she will be followed by Oakley Giles. Haven Hogue, be ready. This is Savannah Duke, Wasatch. Well, rodeo fans, make sure you pick up your souvenir programs. It's got all kinds of good stuff. All the sponsors are listed in there, as well as day sheets, draws, anything like that that's happened this week. But it's a souvenir program. Goes to help out with our scholarship foundation, as each of the artists, the junior high and high school artists, they draw a picture for the cover. Well, how about this, Todd? A 2.90 for Savannah Duke, 2.90 to put her in the lead. Oakley Giles, South Utah County, will be next, followed by Haven Hogue of South Summit. Maddie Reese, be ready.
We have lots of giveaways going with our vendors. Like I already mentioned, we have War Bonnet hats, but with every purchase at Total Cowboy, you will be put in for a drawing for 2 Power Pros. Casey Fields uses Power Pro. It's an amazing product. Every purchase at Total Cowboy, you will be put in for a drawing. And Mara Lee will be giving away a free t-shirt to anyone who wins the go-round. So if you won the go-round, go over and see Mara Lee. She will give you a free t-shirt. And they have a giveaway going on over in the tent. So go and enter into the giveaway.
No time for Oakley. No time for Oakley. Also, Cardi, snow cones for the winner of the performances. If they want to go over and get a free snow cone
From Webb Snow Cones, they're delicious.
Those are delicious. Those are the best. That's motivation enough.
I forgot to tell you, McCarty.
Okay, I'll give them away. Everyone who wins a perf gets a snow cone. Thanks,
That's
Webb
right.
Snow Cone.
It finally warmed up enough that we can have a snow cone.
I know it's been freezing all week, but it's nice today.
And the time is a 3.57 plus 5, 3.57 plus 5 for Haven. Maddie Reese, South Summit, will be next to go, followed by Kinley Jensen of Emory. Then J.C. Fowkes, be ready. Looks like things are just about ready. We're heating up. Putting our hand into the handhold as Chris Staley is getting on the double twist.
We have
Jones
J&S
painting glass.
We have J&S Equine over by the indoor arena. Hydrotherapy. They have a hydrotherapy machine. You can go and swim your horse. We would also like to thank Summit Equine for being here as well. They have free PEMF technology machines that they are giving away to a select few winners.
Well, sit up in the middle. That's how you want to finish the ride. We rocked him around just a little bit. We'll see what the judges have to say for Chris Staley. Maddie Reese, no time. Kinley Jensen from Emory will be next to go, followed by J.C. Fowkes, and then Jenna Jefferson, be ready. Hey, Kendall, did you go get you a ice cream today? No. I was down there waiting for my free ice cream for Kendall's birthday. He never showed, but it's okay. 66.66. That's going to put him number 2. So here is a recap. In 4th place with 50 points, Hayes Hoskins. 55, Dow Winners. Then Chris Staley with
Wrestling. The steer wrestling today is brought to you by Burton Lumber. They're Utah's largest full-service lumberyard and building material supplier. They have 8 locations to serve you, and they are bringing you the steer wrestling.
Again, a big thank you to Burton Lumber Steer Wrestling today. We start with Will Jeffs of Emory. He's your first cowboy. He'll be followed by Tag Kelly and Peter Hawes. We're running at a 6:26. That's what sits the top of the leaderboard. 6:26 holds that number 1 spot, and we could change things up tonight as these guys are ready to finish out go round number 2. And no time for our cowgirl, J.C. Fowkes. No time for her. Jenna Jefferson, Wasatch, will be our last one to go. We are ready for you up here in the announcer stand. Will Jeffs Emery starts us off. And a little tough luck for the newly elected secretary. No time for Jenna Jefferson. Well, to recap the breakaway roping, fourth place in this performance is Megan Zernich with a 4.41. Third place with a 4.30 is Gentry Daybell. Second place with a 2.94, Kinley Jensen. And coming to see you, McCarty, with a 2.90 is Savannah Duke. So there you are. So McCarty, Savannah Duke's coming over to see you.
Congratulations, Savannah Duke. We can't wait to talk with you in the Young Power Sports Winner Circle.
The time for Will Jeffs is going to be a 5.61 plus 10, 15.61, including as we go to Wasatch's Tag Kelly. He'll be followed by Peter Haas and Brennan Orton. Tag Kelly, Wasatch Cowboy. All right,
we got an
T-Bone.
escapee.
Oh, you dang son of a cow. It was going to be fast 5.85 plus a barrier. 5.85 plus a barrier. 15.85 for Tag Kelly of Wasatch. Next to roll is going to be Peter Haas, Uinta Basin. Keegan Cumby will be our first one in the tie-down roping. He's from the Spikers. He'll be followed by Trey Greenalt of South Utah County. Peter Haas, Uinta Basin Cowboy. He'll be followed by Brennan Orton and Eric Jacobs.
We want to thank Rasmussen Equipment. They were founded in 1947 and have since grown to symbolize hard work and determination and is your source for quality construction equipment, support of that equipment, and reliable rigging.
Right up just a little. See, make sure that calf stays tied for the 6 seconds, and the time begins. It's a 10.04, 10.04 for Keegan Cumby. Trey Greenall to South Utah County will be next, followed by Bladen Levitt of Enterprise, then Randy Johnson, South Utah County. That 10.04, I think, moves him into the lead in the go round. I think 11 was winning it before then. So congratulations to Keegan. Peter Haas, Uinta Basin. Trey Greenall, South Utah County, working for you now. He'll be followed by Bladen Levitt. Randy Johnson, be ready. Well, as we have a slight malfunction over here with the barrier, we're going to turn it over to you, McCarty, and you, Brent, and watch some great tie-down roping as well as listen about some of our sponsors. And there's a dance tonight.
And the time is a 19:19 for Trey. Bladen Levitt of Enterprise will be next, followed by Randy Johnson, South Utah County, then Caden Watterson. Be ready.
Well, I don't need to talk about sponsors because I have Libby Cornwall with me. She was the fast time in the pole bending. Libby, you're a freshman. Can you tell me a little bit about the horse that you're running?
He's a 19-year-old Palomino. His name is Rico, and he's super fast in the arena, but if you're just riding him, he's kind of a lazy butt, but I like him.
Those are the best kinds of horses. This is your first year in high school rodeo. What has been your favorite part?
I think just being in the atmosphere and just running and competing and meeting new friends.
Congratulations, that's Libby Cornwall, your fast time in the pole bending.
Thank you.
No time for Bladen. As we move now to Randy Johnson, South Utah County, Caden Watterson. Caden Wilkerson, Uinta Basin.
We want to remind all of you that if you'll be making the top 15, please be at the award ceremony tonight so we can get your bio sheets filled out.
Caden
and
Wilkerson,
collected.
you are up now. Calf got switched. And that's important, Todd, to make sure that they do fill out that bio.
Yes, sir. Because if you don't, we'll make it up.
That's right.
Usually what we have to say is pretty good. It competes in the world of fiction.
What are you doing over there, Todd?
We're restringing a barrier.
Oh, I see.
Also, following the award ceremony tonight in the warm-up arena, we'll be having a dirt dance. So all you cowboys and cowgirls can get your groove on.
Well, we have more trivia to play because we've been playing it all week long, and everyone seems to love it. It's bringing back nostalgia, so we're going to do it again. Here with us today, and has been all week, is the 1986 champion calf roper and team roper and all-around cowboy. Who is he?
And the time is at 10.24. 10.24.
We would like to thank Browning, the best there is in shooting and hunting sports. Check out our full line of rifles, shotguns, pistols, clothing, shooting accessories, guns, knives, and flashlight. We want to thank them for their continued support of our shooting contestants.
And the time for Peter is going to be a 6.1 plus 10, 16 and 1. That dreaded barrier is getting to everybody tonight, but we're going to change it right here with a young man from South Utah County. This is Brennan Orton.
Carter Nelson, South Utah County. Second call for Carter Nelson. Third call, Carter Nelson.
Brennan Orton, he'll be followed by Eric Jacobs and Casey Horton.
We're going back up. We are going back up to Randy Johnson, South Utah County. Randy Johnson, South Utah County will be next to go.
Tucker Blackburn won the bareback riding. Tucker, anyone who knows you or sees you knows that you have impeccable style. Who inspires it?
People of the past and hopefully people of the future, but.
Well, you have a pretty cool in style, I have to admit. Tell us a little bit about the horse that you drew.
It's a cool horse. I've been on it in the past. Made a successful ride and won that rodeo. Figured if she had the same trip, I could do it again. So that's what I did.
And you did just that. Congratulations, Tucker Blackburn, in the bareback riding.
Thank you.
And the time for Brennan Orton is going to be a 7.57, 7:57 for Orton. That's going to put him in the lead in the performance. So we go next to Eric Jacobs of Lehigh. He'll be followed by Casey Horton. 2 to go, barrel racers. We're down to the final 2.
And the time for Randy Johnson is a 10.28. 10.28. We move now to Cade Du Bois.
Yeah. For a free West Winds Waterwell hat, we're still looking for that 1986 champion calf roper, team roper, and all-around cowboy. Come tell me who it is. We'll get you a West Winds Waterwell hat.
I'll give you a hint. It's not me.
Cade Du Bois is your cowboy from Lehigh. Rig and barrel on deck.
This is Eric Jacobs. Lehigh Cowboy.
We want to say thank you to UN Adventure Company. Take a trip into the backcountry of the Uinta Mountains on a supercharged Polaris RZR from their new location in Camas, Utah. They also offer daily watercraft rentals on Jordanelle Reservoir. Thank you to UN Adventure Company for sponsoring the high school finals.
No time for our cowboy, no time. Rig and barrels from Dixie will be next, followed by Logan Peterson of Uinta Basin, then Trey Stembridge of South Summit.
Okay, I'll give
And
you a hint.
It's a little bit of tough luck. Sorry, McCarty, I walk over you. No score for Eric Jacobs. Let's pay him off. Lots of heart and try, especially when you miss him out of the chute like that. He had his brand new purple war bonnet hat on. And we're going to knock the air out of him just a little bit.
I'll give you a hint on that 1986 Utah all-around cowboy. He is also a sponsor of high school rodeo.
And the time is a 10.66, 10.66 for Rig and Barrel. 67, excuse me. Logan Peterson, Uinta Basin next to go, followed by Trey Stembridge of South Summit, then Kelby Thompson, South Summit.
And then there was one, Casey Horton, Wasatch. Your final Bulldogger of the evening. Casey comes in 11:52 in the first round. Pretty.
We had the cutest little girl come and give us the answer. Can you tell us who it is?
Glenn Larson.
It's Glenn Larson, 1986 all-around cowboy.
No time for Logan. Trey Stembridge, South Summit will be next, followed by Caleb Thompson and Britt Bradford. Be ready. 3 to go. 3 to go, goat tires, 3 to go.
The tie-down roping was brought to you by Keelix Supplements. For over 75 years, Keelix Supplements has been manufacturing supplement tubs only using the highest quality of ingredients. Go and visit the Keelix booth and talk to them about any of your cattle, equine, and sheep nutritional and supplement needs. Keelix, where quality comes standard.
It's going to be a no time for Casey Horton. No time. So as we recap it to you tonight, in the performance, in third place with a 1585, Tag Kelly, 1561, Will Jeffs. Then coming to see you, McCarty's going to be Brennan Orton with a 757. So Brennan, make your way down to the winner's circle.
Well, Todd, listen to this one. Cowboy from South Summit just roped the calf in 9.67. That was Trey Stembridge.
That's a new leader.
That is a new leader.
Well, we're going to welcome in your...
He had blood in his eyes, I'll tell you what.
Vice President Jason Kelly bringing in the red roofing barrels. He made sure to put the truck in four-wheel drive so he could go a little bit faster. Kelby Thompson, South Summit will be next, followed by Britt Bradford. As we break out the barrels, we want to say thank you again to Red Roofing. They bring us our barrel racing along with Wasatch County. Wasatch County, they are your large arena sponsors as you watch the two John Deere tractors moving around, keeping everything groomed and nice.
12.93, 12.93 for Kelby. Britt Bradford, our last one to go. Goat tires, be ready. Goat tires, be ready. This is Britt Bradford, South Utah County.
Jason, don't wreck that truck. That's all I have to say.
Addie has been making fun of him. She says he drives it like a grandpa. The truck. Jason in the truck.
What's the matter with the grandpa?
It's the way you drive.
She didn't necessarily say drives it like the grandpa, just a grandpa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No poking at you.
Okay. All right. Whoa. In the barrel racing, we're going to have two and then a rake. It'll be Jersey Christiansen and Hadley Henderson. Those will be your first two. Then we'll drag so we get ready to get things set up.
As we're getting things set up, Red Roofing is who brings you the barrels and the barrel racing. They were established in 1976. They're a full-service commercial industrial roofing supplier and sheet metal contractor. Not only are they sponsoring the barrel racing here, but they sponsored barrels to all the club rodeos throughout the whole year. So thank you to them for everything they do for high school rodeo.
And a little tough luck on our side. Cowboy has a no time. Did not stay tied for the allotted 6 seconds. So here is a recap of tonight's performance, Todd, and you will be impressed with these ropers tonight. Randy Johnson is in fourth place with a 10.28. Third place is with a 10.24 is Cade Wilkerson. In second place with a 10.04 is Kagan Cumby. And coming to see you, Cardi, is a cowboy from South Summit, Trey Stembridge, with a 9.67.
Well, congratulations, ropers. I'm pretty sure the top four in the go-round came out of tonight's performance.
That's a pretty safe bet, Todd.
Well, thank you. Looks like we are just a bit about ready to get back on the air over here. Jersey Christiansen, South Utah County, your first cowgirl to go. 16.266 holds the lead in the round. So if you're wanting to be the go-round champion, that's what we have to be faster than. And I believe we can do it. As Colby's going to open the gate and let them in once the judges say we're ready. Jersey Christiansen, South Utah County. Good run going here for Jersey, 17.045. 17.045 for Christiansen. Hadley Henderson. Uinta Basin will be next, then we will rake.
Well, we are ready over on our side with the go time, and our first cowgirl to go is Avery Sanders of the Spikers. She'll be followed by Ashley Flynn of the Spikers. Riley Worthen, be ready.
Austin Mon and Cooper Jacobs won the team roping this morning. Austin, you said earlier this year something happened that you didn't expect to happen. Tell me what it was and how you guys came through.
Me and Cooper ended up switching ends in Delta. We kind of struggled all spring, but we switched ends in Delta, won a day, and then we decided to switch ends for state. So.
Well, now Cooper is the header. Cooper, who is your hero and why?
I'm gonna have to go with Austin. You know, he's always been there for me, and he ropes good.
And he said he let you borrow his horse?
Yes, ma'am. It's a great horse. He is.
And
Congratulations, boys.
Sorry,
Thank you.
Cardi. The time is a 16.86. Time for Hadley Henderson is going to be a 16.930 plus 5, 21.930, including the penalty for Hadley. In the next drag, it'll be Lizzie Holyoke, Abby Richards, Laney Whiting, Hallie Bennett. She's number 7. It's your way of saying, we're going to win tonight. No, we're so far behind. You're already on your third event, probably halfway through it. Try the second girl. Okay, second girl. Well, we're just barely starting. And this is Ashley Flynn from the Spikers. Well, she's not there. I know she's ordered, and she can take her time. We don't want to rush her. Well, don't. Because she's going to set the world on fire over here. We're going to run one in the 15s. You know, it has been unusual because we have not had this conflict all week long. They have done a fabulous job. I think it was when they ripped down the barrier during the steer wrestling. Probably. Yeah. That's what my bet is. Lizzie Holyoke of Dixie will be your first cowgirl to go in the drag. Big, powerful, great horse. Lizzie's riding. Good on 1 and on to number 2. Clean on 2. Push him on home. Come on, Lizzie. Time's going to be a 16.387, 16.387 for Holyoke. That's going to slot her right up there in the go round. Abby Richards of Sevier will be up next.
Savannah Duke won the breakaway roping in tonight's performance. She's a hometown cowgirl. Who all do you have here watching and cheering you on?
My family and a couple friends.
Is there anyone in particular that you want to thank?
My mom for always being super nice even after a bad run, and for my dad even when he's pretty brutally honest when I don't want him to be.
When you back into that box, so much is going through your head to rope in 2 seconds. What goes through your mind?
Throw a quick shot, but make sure it's a safe one too.
Well, you did just that. Congratulations, Savannah Duke.
Thank you.
Let's go, Abby. Come on. Good run going. Cowgirl from Sevier. Club 16.753. 16.753 for Richards. Next to go, Laney Whiting, Enterprise. She'll be followed by Hallie Bennett and Austin Flint. We'll rake after Austin. So that answers your questions, yes. She's at the bottom of the ground. Perfect, though. Laney Whiting, Enterprise. Good-looking Palomino horse as we go
to that left turn first. Rounds number 3. And stop the clock at a 17.455, 17.455 for Laney Whiting. Hallie Bennett, South Utah County. Here's an all-around talent. All-around talent, Hallie Bennett, one of your seniors. Got to share the winner's circle this morning. Would love to do it again this evening in the barrel racing. Good turn on 2. All right, Hallie. Push the big gray horse across the finish line. 17.138. 17.138 for Hallie. Ashton Flint of the Spikers will be next to run. We will break after Ashton.
Trey Stembridge and Brennan Orton, make your way on down to the Young Power Sports Winner's Circle. Young Power Sports is giving away $25 gift cards to anyone who comes and sees me and interviews with me, so you won't want to miss it. Thank you, Young Power Sports, for sponsoring.
Good run going. Come on, push him back across the finish line. Ashton Flint, time 17.357. 17.357 for Flint. Bring in the tractors.
Will you send her over, Todd?
I'm sure she knows.
Oh, yeah, she's getting off and getting on her goat horse.
Maybe she rides the same horse.
I don't think so. You know, they
Take
have
a
to have a
breath.
special horse for every event. Now, back in my day,
That was in the 50s and 60s.
no, it was not in the 50s. But I'll tell you what, we had one horse and we did bulldogging, calf roping, team roping.
It's because you and your partner had a horse.
Well, we could only afford one horse.
Well, Hallie Wilson, she's going to start us off on the next drag. She'll be followed by Taisley Allred, Allison Bush, Liv Rockhill, and Carson Robb. That's your next 5 ladies.
Ashton Flint, our Spikers cowgirl, will be coming at us right now. She'll be followed by Briley Worthen.
Okay, we're back with more trivia. Who was the Utah Cowgirl to win the all-around Cowgirl at the Nationals back-to-back? Who is it?
We're back on track.
We would like to thank Mountain Land One Stop. It has the best Philly cheesesteak you'll ever try in your whole entire life. They're located at the corner of Highway 40 and 189 in Heber City. So if you're hungry, go support our vendors, but also Mountain Land One Stop for sponsoring the high school finals.
Well, it was worth the wait because the time is an 8.33. 8.33 for our cowgirl from the Spikers. Hallie Wilson, Wasatch. Your cowgirl, hometown talent, another one of your seniors. Briley Worthen, South Utah County will be next, followed by Brooklyn Thomas of the West Desert, and then Aspen Youd. Oh, as we just shoulder into that third barrel. 17.041 plus 5. 22.041, including the penalty. Riley Worthen, South Utah County, coming at you right now. Tately All Red, South Utah County. Next to go, Allison Bush, Live Rock Hill, be ready. Oh, 11.21 if it holds, 11.21. Good turn on the third barrel. Had a little tough luck getting off. Are you all right?
We had a few guesses. Caitlin Miller did not win it back-to-back, but she was the 2015 All-Around Cowgirl. Kenna Coronado was back-to-back All-Around Cowgirl in 2018 and 2019, as well as Kara Hadley in 1998 and 1999.
Brooklyn Thomas of the West Desert will be next, followed by Aspen Youd of South Utah County. Time for Tagley is going to be a 17.562, 17.562. Allison Bush of Lehigh will be up next. She'll be followed by Liv Rockhill, and Carson Robb will drag after Carson. Good run going here. 16.946. 16.946 for Allison. Liv Rockhill, South Summit will be up next.
9.35 plus 10. 9.35 plus 10. So we move now to Aspen Youd, South Utah County. Molly Du Bois, Lehigh. Gage and Watterson, be ready.
Go, Liv, go. 17.455. 17.455.
We're giving away West Wind's Waterwell hats today. First one to bring me anything cheetah print will get you a hat. But you got to be the first one.
Cheetah. It's because we're running fast horses here in the barrel racing. Carson, Robb, you want to base it.
We're running fast. Carson's going to run fast. We just talked about a cheetah, so that's bringing her all the good luck.
9.68 for Aspen, 9.68. Molly Du Bois, Lehigh will be next, followed by Cajun Watterson of South Utah County. Whitley Hat, be ready.
A little wide coming off the third barrel, but we're going to stop the clock at a 17.671. 17.671 for Carson Robb. Well, bringing the tractors and drag.
I found all the cheetah print, and guess what? I'm out of hats. But if you want, we can keep playing trivia.
Because
everyone loves it.
For fun.
And the time is at 11.07, 11.07. Are you all right, Molly? You okay? It looked like a fireman's drill over here. Stop, drop, and roll. Cajun Watterson, South Utah County will be next, followed by Whitley Hat, South Utah County.
Following the drag, it'll be Amy Jensen, Kayla Gardner, Grace Kalmar, Charity Greenall,
and Tony Casper. That is your next 5 barrel racers.
Cajun Watterson, South Utah County, next to go. Whitley Hat on deck, and Avery, be ready.
Again, remind all you rodeo secretaries to please pick up your packets if you have not yet done so. Rodeo secretaries, please pick up your packets in the rodeo office. Cindy has those ready for you.
Oh, stay tied, goat. Stay tied. And she's all right. 9.27, 9.27. Whitley Hat, South Utah County, next to go, followed by Avery Bernstein, and then Harley Stokes. And the time is a 10.60, 10.60 for Whitley. Avery Bernstein from the Spikers will be next, followed by Harley Stokes of the Spikers, then Carden Clem.
Here we go, Emmy Jensen, West Desert Club. Come on, Emmy. Looking good as we round that final barrel. We're on to the home stretch. 16.834. She is consistent. She ran a 16.85 this first morning. Kayla Gardner of Dixie will be up next. I want to say thank you to Allie Taylor and Layla Dilworth from Amanda. She couldn't do without them. Western Edge Photography, those are the other 2 photographers that are helping her out. They take box shots, they take candids, they take all the other fun stuff. Well, that's what Layla does. Allie, she's just in the small arena.
But she's doing a good job.
Yes, she is.
No time for our cowgirl, no time. Harley Stokes, the Spikers, will be next to go, followed by Carden Clem of the Spikers.
Trey Sembridge won the tie-down roping. Trey, it's we know that you've had many great runs in your lifetime. Can you tell me how this run compares?
Yeah, so I saw a little safer start and ran it down. I missed my leg when I flanked, but put one wrap and prayed that it stayed.
You have many great sponsors and many people here supporting you. Who would you like to thank?
Yeah, so I'd especially like to thank Bolt Ranch Store and all they do for me, and I'd like to thank my parents, my grandparents, my uncle, and all my supporters.
Congratulations, Trey Sembridge, your fast time in the tie-down roping.
Thank you.
Well, this is Grace Kalmar, South Utah County, running for you. Oh, she's going to take a 5-second penalty.
And the time is a 9.48, 9.48 for Harley, your newly crowned queen. Carden Clem from the Spikers will be next to go.
Well, I missed one because McCarty was doing an interview. Kayla Gardner, she is your new fast time in the performance, 16.366, 16.366. That should be placing her as well in the go round. So congratulations to Dixie's Kayla Gardner. Grace is going to be a 16.912 plus 5, 21.912, including the penalty. Charity Greenall, Emery, next to go. Tony Casper, be ready. Then we'll rake after Tony.
We want to thank Landmarks West. They are Utah's premier custom home builder. At Landmarks West, it's all about you. They truly believe it takes a unified team between contractor and client to build your custom home. Thank you, Landmarks West, for supporting UHSRA.
No time for our cowgirl. No time.
And a couple wide turns. We're going to be 22-0-3-1. 22-0-31 for Charity.
Well,
Tony
Todd, to
Casper of
recap our goat tying over here on this side, you can't be done yet. Yes, we are. 9.68 in fourth place was Aspen Youd. Third place was a 9.48, Harley Stokes. Second place was a 9.27, Cajun Watterson. And McCarty coming to see you with an 8.33 is Ashton Flint, the one we waited for, and she did a good job.
Good job, Ashton. Tony Casper of the South Summit. Your cowgirl next to run will rake after Tony.
You still on barrel racing, Todd?
Yep.
We're starting the pole bending.
It's your final event, too.
I know.
It's a good thing Wasatch County has 3 tractors. Because if they would have only had 2, I wouldn't give you the one. 16-9-6-9, 16-9-6-9 for Tony. Well, let's drop the barrels and drag. In the next drag, it'll be Kylie riding Rainey Wallace, Paisley Davis, Sage Campbell, and Kayla Thurgood.
Awards will be right after tonight's performance, but we also have the short go meeting. So if you're planning on making it back to the short go, please be there to not only draw for your positions and your stock, but also to fill out your bios. Everyone needs to fill out a bio. You just need to fill out one, and we will make copies. So be at the short go meeting to get you ready.
Todd, you may be playing music during the team roping.
I don't know if the team ropers want music.
Probably not. I'm just saying.
Well, we probably could, but
I know your bull riders might want it.
well, we're going to be able to probably play it during the bull riding. Team roping, we're getting closer. We'll probably make the team roping while you're still running poles.
Maybe.
Oh, we will. We're down to the final 5. We're down to the final 5. Again, we want to remind everybody, since we're going to be going over to the indoor arena for awards, top 15, make sure you're there. Pick up your bio sheet. That's also where they're going to draw for their position in the barrels and in the poles, as well as the stock draw for tomorrow in your rough stock. So we will be drawing that tonight. And then as the lights go down around 9 o'clock, they're going to be having a dirt dance in the warm-up arena. And every student needs to be there and have fun.
That's the key. Have fun.
My mother always told me, remember who you are and what you stand for. But have fun. Kylie riding Dixie Club.
Ashton, Flint, and Brandon Orton, congratulations on your performance wins. Please make your way over to the Young Power Sports Winner's Circle. We'd love to chat with you. But in the meantime, we want to thank Total Cowboy. They're one of the longest supporting vendors of the UHSRA Trade Show, and they have new wearables that keep you looking at the top of your game. Striving for perfection in and out of the arena is their motto. Thank you to Total Cowboy.
Well, the polls are set. The eye's ready, and we're ready for Kaisley Couture from Dixie. She'll be followed by Ashley Barrett, and then Madeline Kalmar.
Time for Kylie is going to be a 16-9-6-5, 16-9-65 for riding. Rainey Wallace, West Desert Rodeo Club, your next cowgirl to go. Paisley Davis, Sage Campbell, be ready.
21.216, 21.216. Ashley Barrett, next to go from Lehigh. She'll be followed by Madeline Kilmar of South Utah County.
And the time's going to be an 18:065 for Rainey. Paisley Davis, South Utah County, next to run.
Ashley Barrett. Well, it stayed up. 21.767. 21.767.
Time is going to be a 16:831, 16:831 for Paisley Davis.
Madeline Kalmar, South Utah County, and will rake after Madeline.
Sage Campbell of South Utah County will be up. She'll be followed by Kayla Thurgood of the Spikers. 2 to go. Team Ropers, we're down to the final 2.
The pole bending is brought to you by West Winds Water Well. They have been serving Central Utah for your water well repair, pump replacement, solar, livestock systems, treatment, and diagnostics.
22.086, 22.086. Rakers into the arena, please. Rakers into the arena.
$17,233, $17,223, or $233 for Sage Campbell. Kayla Thurgood at Spikers. Your final cowgirl to run. And then we'll invite Vice President Jason Kelly in to pick up the barrels. As we bump the third, it's still standing. We're going to cross the finish line at a 20.816. 20.816 for Kayla Thurgood. That's going to wrap things up here in the barrel racing. And as we recap, it's going to be Paisley Davis with a 16.831 in the number 4 spot. Then a 16.753 for Abby Richards. Followed by a 16.387 Lizzie Holyoke, and winning the performance and coming to see you, McCarty, with a 16.366 Kayla Gardner of Dixie's 16.366. That's going to win the performance.
We are back on the air, and we're going to go with Camry Iverson. Uinta Basin next to go, followed by J.C. Fowkes of South Utah County. McKinley Taylor, be ready.
We're getting ready for the team open. We want to say thank you to our friends at Young Power Sports. Make sure to purchase your raffle tickets. We gave away $120,000 in student scholarships because of Young Power Sports and the great people who donate to our foundation. So make sure to stop by the foundation tent, purchase your silent auction items, and purchase your raffle tickets.
21.503 plus 5, 21.503 plus 5. J.C. Falk, South Utah County, will be next, followed by McKinley Taylor, West Millard.
The team roping is brought to you by Young Power Sports, where the variety of power sports products is second to none. Thank you for bringing us our team roping.
21.044, 21.044 for J.C. Powers. McKinley Taylor, West Millard, will be next, followed by Kate Torgeson, South Utah County.
Your first team to go is going to be Oakley Giles and Crew Williams. It's South Utah County and the Spikers. They are teamed up and ready to rock and roll. We're chasing Mon and Jacobs. They're the ones leading the way at 6:41. Let's put some runs together. It's a 3-loop event. Amanda, it's like a pet coming over to the corner.
21.257 plus 5, 21.257.
No time for Oakley Giles and Crew Williams. No time. Mackley Larson, Zandon Draper, South Utah County. They'll be followed by Tad Williams and Ty Bastian.
Kate Torgeson, South Utah County, then she will be followed by Danica Thompson, and will rake after Danica.
Mackley Larson on the head side, Zandon Draper on the heels. South Utah County, all around talent. Mackley Larson, she's going to rebuild.
20.918, 20.918 puts her in first place in this performance so far. Danica Thompson, your next cowgirl to go. West Millard is where she calls home.
And a little bit of tough luck for your team from South Utah County. Larson and Draper, no time. Tad Williams and Ty Bastian, South Summit, Uinta Basin, your next team to go. Field and Jackson, Taylor and Osborne, be ready.
Brennan Norton was the fast time in the steer wrestling. Brennan, who do you look up to and who has helped you get to where you are today?
I'd say a pretty big part of my getting started in bulldogging was JP English. He helped me when I was first getting started, just getting it down, and then come around. I actually ride his horse now. So.
Well, it comes full circle. Is there anyone that you would like to thank?
Just my friends and family for helping me throughout the year, getting me where I need to be, and then Zane for hazing for me all year.
Congratulations. That's Brennan Norton, the fast time in the steer wrestling.
Thank you.
21.904 plus 10, 21.904 plus 10, Raker into the arena.
No time for Tad Williams and Ty Bastian. No time. We're going to change it. Daxton Field, Howdy Jackson. Uinta Basin is your next team. These guys, they've got champions written all over them. And we're going to start by winning the go-round tonight. It's Field and Jackson.
No pressure, Todd.
Well, I haven't been giving them any pressure, and we've got a bunch of no time. So we want to give them a little. See if we can get a time turned in. Oh, man. Rebuild. Go to the third loop. Turn, phase, clean in the field. 22-6-3. 22-6-3. For Field and Jackson. Carson Taylor, Wrangell Osborne is the West Desert Rich Club. They'll be followed by Gordon and Gilbert, McKee and Milner. We've now broke the ice. We're going to get faster. Faster, faster. Carson Taylor, Wrangell Osborne, your next team to go.
We're back on the air, and we're going to go now with our next cowgirl. This is Carden Clem, Spikers Club. She will be followed by Chesley Langston of South Summit.
And the time is going to be a 7:87 plus 15. 22:87, including the penalties for Taylor and Osborne. Race Gordon, Stace Gilbert of Emory, your next team to go. McKee and Milner, Chapman and Lawson, be ready.
And the time 24.317 plus 20. That's Carden Clem, and she'll be representing the state of Utah at the Silver States as queen. She was the first attendant, so congratulations to her for going to the Silver States. Chesley Langston, South Summit, will be next, followed by Madison Nelson of Carbon, then Ashton Flint.
And the time is going to be a 1972 plus 5, 24:72, including the penalty for Gordon and Gilbert. Rowdy McKee and Weston Milner, Spikers in South Utah County, will be up next. Chapman and Lawson, Sagers and Russell.
Kayla Gardner was your fast time tonight in the barrel racing. She came into state sitting 13th. She has a go-round win, now a performance win. You mentioned there was kind of a turning point when your horse started running really good. Can you tell me what it is?
I think when I started riding with Vince, it really helped me. He really helped me a lot. And as soon as I started going to these little RMs and just doing that, it really brought my confidence up and his confidence up.
You've been having a great state finals. Tell me who you'd like to thank.
I'd like to thank my parents for driving me, my mom for everything, Samantha Donovan for everything, and Britt Bradford for hanging out with me all weekend.
Congratulations, Kayla Gardner.
Thank you.
And the time is a 21.762 plus 5, 21.762 plus 5.
No time for McKee and Milner, Cooper Chapman, Carson Lawson, Uinta Basin, next to go.
Madison Nilsson, Ashton Flint, Gentry Goza, be ready. I heard a lot of cheers and then a lot of ohs. What happened, Todd?
We have a hot hand, and it's 2 in a row that we're going to be extremely fast. So no time for Cooper Chapman. Carson Lawson, no time. Cooper Sagers and Cody Russell, West Desert and Spikers, your next team to go. Ivy and Farnsworth, Robinson and Levitt, be ready.
Did we have any results of the team roping today?
What do you mean?
I mean, who won the team roping?
Well, nobody's won it tonight.
No, I mean for this afternoon jackpot.
Oh, I don't know. They gave away like 20 buckles. They were good looking.
21.760 plus 5. 21.760 plus 5.
McCarty would probably have to interview Zane Danzy to get the results from the team roping. That's right. Ashton Flint from the Spikers will be next to go, followed by Gentry Goza, Uinta Basin. All right, we're clean in the field. 22-27. Now we need to change things up. We got some bad energy flowing. We've used a lot of 3 loops, so everybody stand up and stretch, and we're going to cheer on this next team. Shaylee Ivy and Braxton Farnsworth. Uinta Basin. 21.135 plus 15. 21.135 plus 15. Next to go is Gentry Goza, Uinta Basin.
Ace Elegante, if you want to come to the Young Power Sports Winner's Circle, Ace Elegante.
We'd just like to thank our pole crew. They are fantastic. They've been good all week long. Oh, man, they line up those poles faster than anything I've ever seen. Head loop's on with the second loop. Heel loop's not going to fit. No time for Ivy and Farnsworth. Next we go, Hadley Robinson and Trayson Levitt. South Summit Rodeo Club. They'll be followed by Bennett and Bennett, Harris and Harris. 21.396 for your newly elected vice president. 21.396 for Gentry. Rakers into the arena.
We want to thank Colorado Mesa University. They feature a full boarding and rodeo facility in the beautiful Grand Junction, Colorado. They have trade programs and master programs. Schedule a tour. They would love to have any rodeo athlete or student come to Colorado Mesa University.
No time for Robinson and Levitt. No time. We've got a leg in the head loop. Hazen Bennett, Houston Bennett. All right, Hazen. Let's make a second trip back to the winner's circle. It's Hazen and Houston, the cousins. South Utah County and Lehigh represented here. And the yellow horse steps in the loop. No time for Bennett and Bennett. Cameron Harris, Joseph Harris, South Summit. Harris and Harris of South Summit. They'll be followed by Hurst and Colburn. These guys would love to make a second trip back to the winner's circle.
If you haven't been out to visit our vendors, I highly suggest War Bonnet hats and Rock and Bee hats. Rock and Bee hats are selling American hats, which are a national sponsor, and War Bonnet hats has sponsored hats to both all-around champions of the girls and the boys. So if you need a new lid, go check out Rock and Bee and War Bonnet.
Denham Wilson, Uinta Basin, next to go, followed by Grace Kilmar. Then Jada Torgeson. Hey, we got a new leader in the performance. 9.14914 for Harris and Harris. Somebody needs to go get them a Texas Twister lemonade and maybe a bag of ice to cool that hand down that he just burned, just sacrificing to get the dally. 21.574, 21.574 for Denham. Justin Hurst and Cedar Coburn, Spikers in South Utah County.
Todd, they also won the performance Wednesday morning. So whether they pull through with this performance win, we hope so. But they still have an interview down here at the Winner's Circle and Young Power Sports $25 gift card.
Grace Kalmar from South Utah County will be next, followed by Jada Torgensen of Sevier, then Sadie Davis, South Utah County.
No time for Justin and Cedar. No time. Ace Elegante of Lehigh and Regan Barrow of Dixie, your next team to go.
21.486, 21.486 for Grace. Jada Torgeson, Sevier, will be next, followed by Sadie Davis of South Utah County, then Cody Stowell. Be ready.
There we go. We scooped them up. 25.70, 25.70 for Ace and Regan. Taryn Buller and Hazen Hunter, Enterprise and Dixie, your next team to go. They'll be followed by Biggs and Nelson.
20.967 plus 10. 20.967 plus 10. Sadie Davis, South Utah County, will be next, followed by Cody Stowell of Enterprise.
No time for Buller and Hunter, no time. Britton Biggs and Bryson Nielsen, South Utah County and Sevier, your next team to go. Reverend Johnson, Peterson, and Jeffs, be ready.
20.712, 20.712.
Do you have any more drags?
Nope. Cody Stowell's our last one to go, and she is from Enterprise.
Well, it's going to be another no time for Biggs and Nielsen. No time. Chad and Bubba. That's all we're going to say. We need to get a good run going. Chad and Bubba, Enterprise and West Desert. Sounds like a good set of team ropers. I know they can rope. I've watched them do it for years. Right there, yes!
21.537, 21.537.
Hey, boys, you're going to go to the lead in the go round. 6.21, 6.21 for Chad Reber and Bubba Johnson.
Well, as a wrap up over on the small arena, in the pole bending, fourth place goes to Kaisley Couture with a 21.216. Third place goes to J.C. Fowers with a 21.044. Second place, Kate Torgeson with a 20.918. And coming to see you, McCarty, is Sadie Davis with a 20.712. That's it for our side. Todd, we'll turn it over to you and McCarty for the rest of the evening.
Well, this is Cason Peterson and Will Jeffs, Carbon and Emery. They'll be followed by Pine and Fenton. And the time for Case and Peterson, Will Jeffs is going to be a 32.3, 32.3. As we go to the final team of team ropers, Shane Pine and Dax Fenton. South Utah County is your team of team ropers right here. Pine and Fenton. Again, reminder that all of you who are in the top 15 coming back to the short go tomorrow morning to please be at the awards tonight to pick up your bio sheets so that we can use those tomorrow. If not, we'll make it up. Oh, rebuild, buddy, rebuild.
Ashton Flint was smoking fast in the goat tying. Ashton, who got you started in goats?
My mom got me started in goats, and she did it at high school rodeo, and she just helps me with everything.
What does your practice look like at your house?
Just groundwork and dismounts whenever we can.
Is there anyone that you would like to thank?
I just want to thank my parents and my grandparents for coming here with me.
Congratulations, that's Ashton, your fast time in the goat tying.
Thank you.
And the time's going to be a 33.88, 33.88 for Pine and Fenton. Well, that's going to conclude your team roping. In second place with a 9:14 is Harrison Harris. But coming to see you, McCarty, with a 6:21, Chad Reber and Bubba Johnson. We are going back to the Buck and Shoots where we have some unfinished business in the Saddle Bronc Riding. Caden Horrocks, Uinta Basin, will be your first cowboy to go.
I have an interview down here while we're getting ready for the bulls to go. Ace Elegante, there was a team roping earlier today, and it went great for you. Can you tell me what happened?
Yeah, Cardi, it was super good today. I was super lucky to be able to go rope. I got a really good horse right now, Sid. I owe so much to that horse. I ended up 8th today, and I wasn't able to win my first ever buckle, which it's been 4 years since I've tried high school rodeo and tried to win a buckle. So I just want to thank everyone for everything they've done, and Mr. Zane Danzy for all the hard work he does for ZD Cal Company.
And that's why we have him down here. It was his very first buckle he's ever won today at the team roping. Congratulations, Ace Elegante.
Thanks, Cardi.
That is awesome. Congratulations, Ace. Caden Horrocks and the horse they call Smokey. Lift, scratch, yeah. It's going to pay off, cowboy. Yeah. That is how you ride bucking horses. And I'm betting Western Edge Photography got some awesome pictures. Because when it comes to shooting, I feel that the classic event is where to do it. 75 points holds that number one.
Bubba and Chad Reber, we have $25 each to give you from Young Power Sports, so please come on down to the winner's circle.
Well, Caden, we're going to put you at number one at 76 points. 76 points for Caden Horrocks. He's going to win the performance, so make your way down and see McCarty. Well, we're going to call into the arena three of the very best. Stratton Lundgren, Preston Robinson, and Rhett Nilsson. These are your cowboy bullfighters. They're your protectors. We're starting with a young man by the name of Dalton Allred, and he's drawn the bull they call Tupac. down in the Key Licks Buck and Shoot. Key Licks Buck and Shoot brings us your first cowboy in the bull riding. Dalton Allred. Emery's where he calls home. Tupac, the name of the bull. It's slide ride. Hooves, horns, and hide. Come on. Make a bull ride. Well, that's what you call fake one way, go back the other, and ejection out the back door. No score for Allred. He came into the night performance with 60 points on his first one. Next we go to the West Desert Club in Cooper James. Oh, Tupac, he's like, hey, this is nice out here. Pete Polson, he's got the long line on him, and that roan horse is super proud of him. Give him a hole, guys. We got him put away.
In the winner's circle, I have another interview. This is Quincy Probst. She was the champion of the second go-around in the Rain Cow horse. Quincy, when that horse walks into the arena, everyone's jaws drop. It's a beautiful white gelding. Can you tell me a little bit about him?
So his name's Motown, and his barn name Reggie in Houston. That's my dad, and Houston's one of our best friends. We call him Momo. He's a once-in-a-lifetime horse. I'm very lucky to be able to swing a leg over him every single day, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity to ride him.
Is there anyone that you would like to thank?
I'd like to thank my mom and my dad, and my little sister for cheering me on, and Houston and McCarty.
Congratulations, Quincy. We love you. Congratulations, cowgirl.
Thank you.
Cooper James, your cowboy. Roy, the name of the bull. Here's just a young bull from the Circle J Street. A bull that was flat out born to buck. Jones, paint and glass, Buck and Shoot. That's where we're watching Cooper James, and he was all sorts of excited about this one. When talking to him earlier, he's like, this one's going to fit me, Todd. I've got this. We're going to the winner's circle again. It's Roy and James. All the action you need in Jones Paint and Glass. We'll talk about a bull that's probably just a little youngster. And when he turned back with vengeance. And Cooper James is going to lose sight of him. Roy gets the best of him. No score for Cooper James. Well, from the West Desert, we're going to go to West Miller. Nephi, Utah's where he calls home. This is Jet Shepherd. Black Coffee, the name of the bull he has drawn. Black Coffee. So we buck him out of the Burton Lumber Buck and Shoot.
Tell me not to play, but all I gotta say to when you tell me not to play, I say no. No. So if you ask me why I like the way I play.
This is a little bull that has been on the Circle J truck for a few years. He's one that will take you to the pay window. Jet Shepherd, he's son of an F Park cowboy, Jerry Shepherd.
Sadie Davis was your fast time in the pole bending. Sadie, your horse is pretty amazing. You told me a little bit about him down here before. Can you tell me about everyone in the stands about him now?
He's really big to be a pole horse, but I trained him myself, and he's getting it done.
And what is your favorite pole run ever? I'm sure you've had many great runs in your career. How does this one compare, and what's your favorite run?
Oh, this one's been my favorite right here.
We love that. Is there anyone that you would like to thank?
My parents and my family for supporting me.
Congratulations, Sadie Davis. That was your fast time in the pole bending.
Thank you.
We're going to rewrap, re-pull Jet Shepard. He's just a youngster in the bull riding realm. Nod your face. Come on, Jet. Yes, sit up. He's sticking. Keep hustling. And his hand still closed at the whistle. That is what you call heart and try of a young athlete. Not quit until your head hits the dirt. We'll take a look down to the officials and see what they have to say for Jet Shepard of West Millard. 63 points holds the lead in the go-round. We'll see what they have to say for the young man of Nephi. I say give him like 100 on effort. He was like, I am not letting go of you, bull. Yeah, we had the excitement going. The excitement was brewing, and we got a score coming in as we look down to Clell. He's going to take off his boots. 73 points. 73 for Shepard. Hey, that's going to put him number one in the go-round. Number one in the go-round. As we go to a champion who's a senior by the name of Cooper Jacobs. Pugsley, the name of the bull he is drawn. He just wants the heart and drive a youngster. Watch this kid. A veteran of high school rodeo. Come on, Cooper. Yeah, there's the corner. Yeah, use him. Give him the money. Pull the ripcord. Get out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, how did you like the ride of Cooper Jacobs? South Utah County Cowboy. Oh, yeah. We are riding bulls now.
Well, as we're waiting, I'm here with Chad Reber and Bubba Johnson. They were the fast time in the team roping. Bubba, your horse got hurt right before state. What horse are you on now, and how'd you click with him so fast?
I'm on Augustus of Reggie Probst, and I went up there and rode him, had Quincy spin me some good ones, and he felt good, so that's the one I rode.
And Chad, rodeo is a big family. Who is your hero?
I'm going to have to say the Platt brothers for getting me into rodeo and always helped me through it.
Is there anyone else that you would like to thank?
I'd like to thank my mom and my dad for hauling me all over the place. I'd like to thank Chaz Mitchell Custom Hats for always keeping me in a good-looking hat. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'd like to thank my parents, especially my mom and my dad, for everything they do, and all my friends, and then my family for being my biggest supporters.
Congratulations, Chad Reber and Bubba Johnson.
How about an 80-point bull ride for Cooper Jacobs? 80 points goes to the lead in go-round number 2. Bryce Bellin of Dixie. He's drawn the bull they call Biggie Small. Stephen Wayne Buckenshoot for your Cowboy. We're going to give him just a second. Looks like we're going to have a Relief Society moment out here in the arena. Clell, are you leading the discussion? Is it good? Yeah, they're just gabbing back and forth. Yeah, there's the prayer. There's the end. All right, Bryce and Biggie Small. Dixie. Your last man out tonight. Stephen Wade, Buck and Shoe, Bryce, and the Biggie Small. Great pen of bulls right here at state finals from Circle J Rodeo. Bryce slides up. He says, I know I can do it. I can beat 80 points. I can be 90. Be a cowboy at slide right. Biggie Small, the name of the bull. Bryce Bellin. And the little bull, he's just not feeling it. He's like, I feel like I'm going to get conquered. I'm going to get rode. I don't even want to leave the chute. He's sleeping. Yeah. He's taking a little bit of a nap. Like you were earlier. I seen you get hooked earlier today. Dixie Cowboy. Ready to heat things up. I should say it's already hot in Heber City on a Friday night. Award ceremony is going to take place following the performance. Bull's going to lay clear down. They're going to roll him up one. Kind of roll him up. Biggie Small, the name of the bull. They're talking down there. Because the Cowboy, from what I'm understanding, because the Cowboy has tried him twice, he gets the option. If he wants to stay with this bull, he can keep him. It looks like he's going to go with a re-ride option. They're going to load him another bull. So we'll have to wait just a little bit longer. So if you have any interviews, or if you have yet to be interviewed from McCarty, you can make your way over.
I have got all my interviews except Caden Horrocks, but he wanted to do his interview tomorrow because we didn't know what was going to happen with the Bulls. So Caden Horrocks will be tomorrow. So I've got all my interviews.
He can't come tomorrow. Tomorrow's short round.
I know. We're going to be fast with it. We're going to be fast with it. He's going to do his bareback ride, and maybe we'll kill two birds with one stone. Saddle Bronx. We'll kill two birds with one stone.
We'll tell him we've got 5 minutes.
I don't know where he left to.
Caden, go find McCarty.
Todd said you have to come find me, so come back. We'll get you an interview quick.
Well, as they're getting ready and set up and they're loading the bull for your cowboy, Bryce Bedland of Dixie. You take a look around the arena and you see all the banners that fly around us. Those are the great sponsors that help put this rodeo together. They are the one who support us all year long.
Todd, I think we also need to say thank you to the board. The Utah High School Rodeo Association board does so much for this rodeo in particular. They put so much work and time and effort into state finals. So a big thank you to them and everyone that's on the board. Your vice president, your president, secretary, especially Cindy. Thanks for putting on the high school finals.
Yes. We're just going to kind of give you a friendly reminder that tomorrow we will be having the top 15 back in each of the events. You're going to fill out your bio sheets tonight, but once we find out who's going to be making the trip and representing Team Utah and Gillette, Wyoming, you can go and start getting your packets filled out.
I'm the pimp you need. 10 G's in the pocket and I'm ready to roll. On fire like a rocket and I'm ready to blow. Stop, get ready, drive, turn around and make it pop. Stop, just drive, I like that, I like that. Work that back. Whoa, I like that, I like that.
Caden came and found me, so we'll do his interview quick. He was a high marked ride in the saddle bronc riding on a re-ride. What made you decide to take that re-ride?
Well, that horse kind of ran me down the gate, didn't give me the fairest chance, and then she kind of petered off down through the pen, so I figured I got to let it all hang out and go for first.
And you did just that. Is there anyone that you would like to thank?
I'd like to thank my mom and dad for coming out and supporting me, and my traveling partner, Cooper, and Steve Stokes. He's been a huge help to my mental game and getting me ready for the state finals and come out here and do my best.
Congratulations, Caden. That was your high marked ride in the saddle bronc riding.
Thank you.
Well, as you're out and as we get ready to close down the evening for this evening, if you make your way to the east side of the grandstand, you'll see the Young Power Sports booth. You can stop in there, purchase a raffle ticket. We gave away $120,000 in scholarships today to graduating seniors. We say thank you to Young Power Sports and your support of bringing us the Polaris Ranger that we're going to be giving away tomorrow, probably early afternoon. Well, Wicked Ways is the name of the bull. Bryce Bedland, Dixie, Cowboy climbing on. Jones, Peyton, Glass, Bucket, Shoe.
Jumping off the tightrope, everybody's psycho. Sneak your peek, have a seat, ready, sexy.
All right, Bryce, tie yourself on. You don't have to mark the animal out. It's just 8 seconds to bring you all the glory. Here is a bull that you can be in that mid to high 80s range. You just got to stay there. It's only 8 seconds of adrenaline rush.
Living on the front row.
Big jump. He's like, Evil Ways is like, oh, he's done. We're going to dispatch him down to the arena floor. We're going to be no score. That's going to wrap things up for the evening as I say congratulations to Cooper Jacobs. 80 points on the bull they call Pugsley, followed by 73 from Jet Shepard. Heads up, that bull is mad.
But ladies and gentlemen, the awards banquet and award ceremony for the second go-round is going to take place over at the indoor facility just to the east of us. Make your way over there. Again, if you're in the top 15, pick up your bio sheets as I turn it over to McCarty, and she's going to wrap it up.